into The Daily Show. My name is Ben Capodanno, and I was your host last time. This week, though, we'll be focusing more on the media and how it affects our daily lives. So we're going to cut to some hot breaking news right now with Trey Michaels in the ABC Newsroom.
Right now, we are going to dive into what is basically the Kentucky Derby of politics. The tight race between Bernie Sanders and Donald Trump, who are neck and neck as we enter the final stretches of the presidential election. Right now, we are joined by two political experts, Republican Tigran and Democrat Ben.
Thanks for having me on, Ken.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah. Well, first of all, I want to talk about Sanders' age. Do you think it will affect his ability to run in the long run?
You know, the thing about Sanders, I think, that people don't give him credit for, is how much fight he has in him. And I think the stamina that he has left on reserve from, you know, he kind of got off to a slow start, but now I think the stamina that he has left, he's really going to kick it into high gear as the race kind of gets into the final stages.
I mean, do you really think that's possible?
Yeah, I do.
I mean, like, he's old though, it's not gonna work. His ideas are so old, it's not gonna keep up with Trump. Have you seen Trump?
I mean, I've seen him, and there's not much to see.
Well, we'll see who wins, and we'll see.
Oh, by the way, I wanted to talk about the new allegations against Trump's campaign manager. Did you know he's been recently charged for battery?
That might be true, but like, Trump thrives on controversy, so I actually think it's helping his campaign, and he's actually getting more popular by the minute because of that. So there's no problem there, really.
No problem at all.
Yeah.
No, really?
It's sad, too. I mean, it just shows you the type of people that support that guy forward.
Wow.
We'll see who wins.
Well, back to Sanders. Actually, it appears my supervisor wants to go back to Trump. So we've heard that Trump has like enormously large hands. What do you say about that?
No, that's not true at all. He has like the tiniest hands I've ever seen on a man.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Have you seen them?
It looks like he's literally
He has
the
normal size.
extraterrestrial.
He has normal
I
size.
mean, have you ever
hands.
seen E.T.?
I've seen them. I've seen that movie. It's a great movie, but like Trump's better, and his hands are better too, and bigger.
I mean, they look the same.
You don't know any. Your what's your source, huh?
My source?
Yeah,
My source is my own two eyes.
that's true, but like, it's not true.
What's your source for his big hands?
I've touched them.
Guys, calm down. Just take a deep breath and relax.
How about you stop telling me how to live my life? Huh?
Sit down!
Hey, why don't you go back to Vermont with Bernie? Why don't you go?
Okay, let's move on to the next segment. Joining us now from Trump Tower in Manhattan, we have Donald Trump on the left. On the right, we have Senator Bernie Sanders. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you for asking.
Are you sure you wanted to invite this guy? I mean, he won't even last the entire interview.
That's not true.
It's
at
true.
all.
It's
No,
true.
it's
You
not.
know, in fact, I've always
Listen,
loved the
I
show.
bet I could run a faster mile.
Hey guys, I haven't even begun the interview yet.
Yeah, let the man speak, though.
Okay, well, this question goes to Mr. Sanders. How do you view the media? Do you think it helps your campaign?
Yeah, that's a good question, Trey. And
Well, in fact, to be completely honest, Trey, I hate it. You know why? They're jealous of me. It's true. They envy me, and you know what? I love it. It's beautiful. It fuels me. They know that they will never be as rich as me, and I'm loaded, baby. I'm worth at least $10 billion, if not more. This bald guy with glasses next to me, he doesn't have anything on me, and I can buy him 20 times over if I wanted to. Not that I really want to. I mean, look at him. Look. If he somehow becomes president, he won't last a year, and I guarantee it.
Hey, Mr. Trump, sorry to interrupt, but we need to give Mr. Sanders some airtime too. Take it away, Bernie.
Oh, what was that? Airtime for me? Thank you, Trey. You know, I think...
Oh, hold on. It seems like we're getting reports of a high-speed chase in LA right now. I guess that's all the time we have for this interview.
You know, I still
Thank you both for coming.
Reporting to you live from a Los Angeles suburb where a high-octane car chase is taking place. As you can see, our helicam is following a Toyota Corolla at extremely high speeds through dangerous territory. We've reported that the driver of this car is a young African-American male. We can see now that he's turning on his blinker signal to the right. The police should catch on to this very subtle hint displaying which direction his car is turning. As we can see, his car is slowing down. Perhaps he's slowing down for the police officers? Oh my, this is getting more dramatic by the second. The police are right on his tail. Oh, we've just received intel that they're about to apprehend the prosecutor. Here we can see the police officer. Oh, he's actually a Secret Service agent. He's in violent confrontation with the perpetrator. It looks like the Secret Service agent has this under control. We'll cut to a message from our sponsors.
good. You look bored. You could use some candy.
Bernie Sanders?
Yeah, man. Take it. Your tax dollars are paying for it.
M&M's?
Socialism is cool.
I'm Bernie Sanders, and I approve this message.
Since they couldn't settle it in debates, they're gonna have to settle it on the court. This is NBA on ESPN, live from New York City.
First check.
That's my last one. No, that's it. Why? Rep the case.
Dump the ball in the
Go back to the ball.
I mean, that's how it's supposed to win. But
That's how it works.
that's what I just did.
Oh my gosh, there, huh? It's not what it looks like. I can fix that. I can fix that.
One point for Bernie. 1-1. 1-1. Check.
All right, Bernie.
Foul. Bernie Sanders.
For what? That's right.
Push him.
You know, I've seen a lot of fouls in my day. That's one of them.
Hey, don't argue with the ref.
You know, my shots, they're beautiful. You've never seen anything like this.
Dude, Vermont's actually so much better.
Yeah, we'll see about that. I'm from New York. I'm rich, baby. That's right. That's right. Hey, come at me. Check up. I didn't see.
Are you kidding me?
I've seen plenty of fouls in my day. That's
Technical
not one.
foul. Can't argue against the ref.
I've seen many fouls. And that's not one of them. That's not one of them.
Okay.
Yeah.
Trump ball. 1-1. Check.
Let's go, man.
Let's see it. Hey, can I get a travel ref?
It's good. 2-1. Trump wins.
Hey.
That's
I
it.
just got
That's
the,
it.
I just got the NBA vote, and now I just got all the black votes. To make America great again. Buy my hats and my merchandise, and visit my golf clubs. And they're really great. They're beautiful. You know, I've endorsed many things in my career, but nothing is more important than this endorsement. Make America great again.
I'm Donald Trump, and I approve this message.
Hello and welcome to Sports Center. What an amazing finish we just had.
It was an honor watching that game. Honestly, have you seen a better game versus presidential candidates?
I haven't seen anything.
Yeah, me
like
neither.
It was crazy.
I mean,
so,
it was insane.
So, anyways, let's just go on to the highlights, straight up.
Here we go, Trump Sanders, and this is really a game that everyone's been waiting for, right?
Yeah, it definitely has been.
And it's very interesting as we start off. Do you think this was really good? Look at this dunk. Look at those.
Oh.
Look at that vertical. That
hops,
oh
man,
my
the
god, that
hops.
was amazing. And now look at this foul.
Not a foul.
Not a foul at all.
Flop,
Not
flop,
at all.
flop.
Flop. And now there was oil on the floor
Well,
for sure.
that went in though.
But-
that was luck.
Yeah, that was totally luck. And here goes the game winner right here. Look at that in all the slow motion. Look at that. That was beautiful.
Yes.
Beautiful.
And that moves Trump to number 1 in the standings overall. And
Yeah.
people have been wondering all over Twitter and social media, do you think Trump's dunk was controversial?
Was it controversial? I mean, people are talking about it. People are inciting controversy over it. I honestly think it's just those Bernie supporters. I mean, they're pretty raucous. I don't really think the dunk in itself was controversial. It was totally within the laws of the game. The referee at the time decided it was perfectly legal. I think just the way Sanders reacted and how his supporters view him, I mean, he's not trustworthy, honestly, but that's just me. I mean,
No,
Yes.
personally, I see that the same way too.
Right.
And I see the dunk. It was completely legal. The fouls were, the ref was doing amazing the whole time.
Right.
I didn't see any problems with that. So I don't know what people are talking about, but they need to get their mind out of the gutter because that was all clean and it was all
and
all Trump.
You mentioned the fouls too. We can actually show you one of them right now.
So that foul on Bernie, you think it was legal, right? Because it was just a reach and foul. I didn't see anything wrong with that. That should have been called.
Yeah, definitely should have been called. I mean, it was clear his arm was basically extended as far as it could go. It went straight into Trump's body. I mean, Trump was doing all he could to not fall over, honestly. I mean, the ref made a definitely, like, perfectly good decision. I mean, honestly, for me, if I were officiating that game, I would have teed him up, but, I mean...
I would have kicked him out of the game. That would have been a flagrant for me, but personally, it's fine.
Yeah.
So we go on to the next foul, and this is the main story, the push, and besides the dunk, this is the second most controversial thing. And I've seen many people analyze it and, like, sports science it and everything, but do you think that was a foul, and do you think it should have been called?
No, it was a clear flop by Bernie Sanders. I mean, you could see it in the way he fell. I think the referee made the right decision. It would have been a flagrant 2 for me, that flop.
Really?
He should have gotten ejected,
really?
definitely.
You think so?
I mean, I think he probably could have gotten fined, too.
Wow.
Loss of airtime, loss of money, loss of, like, worthiness.
And that would end up for more airtime for Trump, right? Is that correct?
It would, definitely
Yeah,
would.
that's true.
And I mean, that would be a perfectly good punishment for Sanders, too. So, I mean, the ref handled it on the court, as he should have, but maybe he could have gone a little bit farther.
So do you think Trump deserved to win in the end?
Yeah, I definitely think he did. You could see it in his style of play, too, first of all. He made 2 absolutely stellar dunks. One might have been a layup, but I mean, still, he could have dunked it if he wanted to. He just didn't want to embarrass Sanders,
Obviously.
And the only point I think that people were like, oh, Trump, horrible defense. You remember when he got his ankles broken by Sanders. I actually saw there appeared to be some oil on the court. I don't know if you saw that.
I saw that.
Yeah, I don't think Trump gets enough credit. Personally, I would have slipped even worse than he
I would
did.
have.
Yeah.
My legs would have flown
Right.
out.
So, I mean, you can see in that Trump did all he could to defend Sanders there. It was a valiant effort. Ultimately, it came up a little short, but that doesn't take away from the fact that Trump dominated that game, and Sanders really didn't have any chance.
Well, that's all for us. Back to you, Trey.
Well, as you can see, the weather's been really nice in New York for the past few
Yeah,
days.
yeah, really nice. But let's take a look at my collection of golf courses instead.
I mean, this is the weather.
As we all know, I'm rich, like really rich. And I'm not afraid to invest a little bit of my money, $550 million, for entertainment purposes. Did you know I own beautiful golf courses all around the world?
Well, I mean, that's great for you, man.
I got 2 in Dubai, 1 in Scotland, 1 in Ireland, 1 here in New York, 1 in DC, 1 in LA, and 1 in...
Okay, so we're trying to talk about the weather here because, you know, this is the weather segment.
Why talk about the weather when we can talk about Trump-owned golf courses? By the way, they're huge. Alright, well, if you want to talk about the weather so bad, and I don't know why, let's take a look at my golf course in Dubai and let's see what the weather's like.
Can we do that? Okay. So the weather in Dubai is pretty nice right now. Sunshine for days, and it's going to be a nice, toasty 72 degrees tomorrow.
That's right. So, America, bring your friends, bring your wives, bring your children, but don't bring the Mexicans because we all know what they can be like. You know, they always take my golf carts and it's very distorted. And why are you laughing at me? You're